Okay.
Yeah, you're good to show us your dealio, bro.
All right.
Let's see it.
All right. So I go to screen share. I go application window. I go like this. All right. And you click on my little blue thing so everyone sees my accountability project.
Yes.
Right? It's on the big screen. All right. So here's my accountability project PowerPoint. For my original write-up in January, I just quoted it. I already kind of know who I am. I know my strengths and my weaknesses. I need to be more spiritual, and my scripture study and personal prayer is lacking. I also want to be more fit. I am overweight. Actually, according to the BMI chart, I'm obese. 20 pounds to be considered overweight. So I need to walk, jog, run more. Okay, so here's my goals. Wanted to walk 15 minutes away. There's my dog who I was going to take for the walk.
Hold on. Is your screen, Braxton, is his screen changing for you?
It hasn't changed yet, no.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I still got the same front page there, James.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yay. Okay. All right. Well, I put a picture of my dog on my
Perfect.
point.
Okay.
My little Cocker Spaniel.
I can see him right there somewhere running around.
It's just a picture. All right. And then I've got a picture of the scriptures because I wanted to read the scriptures for 15 minutes every day as well.
Cool.
Okay. So here's my daily chart. And I kept track of it for 2 weeks. And then I didn't. And it's a bunch of blank spots. And I wasn't reading my scriptures. There's a bunch of no's there. So,
James, your thing isn't showing at all. I mean, I'm cool with not seeing it, but just so you're aware.
Okay.
I mean, you're explaining it great. For some reason, nothing's showing. That's just bizarre.
Yeah, I'll probably because we're supposed to upload these to a discussion board. Well, we're supposed to upload the video to this discussion board. And what I'll do is I'll just upload the PowerPoint presentation to the discussion board. That way, anyone who wants to follow along can.
Sounds
if they don't want to follow along, I totally understand.
Cool.
All right. So I actually did horrible on this project. I haven't read my scriptures. I hardly ever take the dog for a walk. I probably did it half of the days that I was supposed to. I wrote here, I heard that you need to do something for 30 days in order to make it a habit. I only filled out the form for 2 weeks. So I never made it a habit to fill out the form, so I never kept a record. I didn't do other things to keep myself, to remind myself, to do those things. I actually put consequences in place, and I didn't follow on those either. I didn't hold myself accountable to the consequences. I didn't hold myself accountable to the consequences once I stopped keeping track. I went through, I went weeks without even thinking about the goals, let alone the consequences.
Gotcha.
What did I accomplish?
Wait a minute.
Versus what did I want to accomplish? Still want to accomplish the things, but it's not coming through. Trying getting these 4 classes done, as well as passing a test, a California Basic Educational Skills Test. I'm going to become a teacher.
Cool.
Yay. Last question was, will you do differently in the future? And I think with the whole and giving your people the right tools, I think it's the right. really easy. Track the
Is everybody's cutting out, or is that just mine?
I think
No,
it
I
was
can hear
run
him.
around the house.
I think it might just be James.
Yeah, I'm losing James completely. I'm not hearing anything.
All right.
There he is. He was just finishing up at the end there.
Still
James,
can't hear him.
you can hear us. Nice job on the presentation. Way to be honest. Way to be honest, man.
Yeah.
That's I'm like, was that was too honest.
I know, like, at least I did part of it. Hey, it was good, though. It was good. So before you showed up, man, I'm going to do mine because mine's, like, simple. And I haven't put a presentation together. I was telling them I wild day. I haven't messed with it. So I do have my files pulled up I want to share with
Can
you.
you see me now?
Wow.
No,
Can you hear me?
can hear you. Now I can
Now
see
I
you.
can hear you. Yeah. And now I can't.
Yeah, comes and goes. Comes and
What's
goes.
up, Matt?
That's all right. Go ahead, Dallin.
Well, I was going to show you my screens. Forget it. So here's what happened. I actually did really well. I wanted to quit drinking Dr. Pepper. I was like, I wanted to take control of my things that I can't take control of, like Dr. Pepper, working out. Like, there's so many things in my life where I'm like, oh, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow. So I was sick of that attitude. So I did dang well. I could not believe 0 Dr. Pepper, easy. Dropped it cold turkey, didn't even care, didn't even look back, And I didn't replace it with another pop. So did phenomenal with that. I was so impressed with myself. And then
Nice.
exercising was another one of them, just because wintertime I put on my hibernation because I'm busy in the summer. So I put on like 30, 40 pounds every winter. I said, look, I don't want to do that again. I'm going to try and exercise a little bit. I didn't put down anything crazy. I just said some sort of minimal exercise because I knew I'd fail if I put down 30 minutes a day. Like, I knew I would. So I said 4 times a week and something minimal. So I did it. And I didn't lose weight. I didn't become fit, but I still did it. And that's what I wanted to do. So that was a great goal for me. Then my last one was go to the temple once a week. And I went twice and missed 1 month. So that was, which is sad because that should be the most important of all my goals. But what I found was it was a harder one to measure because it wasn't a constant on my mind. And when I did fail one, I owed my wife $10. Wasn't a big deal. I moved on. Life's good, whatever. So I don't know. Overall, I really enjoyed the Accountability Project as far as having something to kind of like, it was almost like a test for me, like prove me wrong why I couldn't keep a goal. I was like, no way am I going to lose on this. So it was fun. I enjoyed it. That's pretty much the shindig of my deal.
Nice.
And I did keep up track. I would probably email Matt and another girl I emailed probably every couple of weeks and just checked in on them. I didn't do it daily, and that's what kind of kept me on track with mine and keeping the reporting.
Good deal.
Sweet.
All right, Braxton, you next.
Sure, I can go.
Go ahead.
Let me just pull this up, and we're on it. Slideshow, there you go. Okay, just share screen. All right, can you guys see that now?
Yes.
Okay. So mine was kind of the same direction as most of your guys's. So I did really well in some parts of it, and then I struggled in other parts. The daily things I actually did pretty good. And Dallin, I wish I would have added the no drinking pop thing too, because I actually did the same thing as you. I had kidney stones like right before the semester started.
Oh.
So I dropped pop cold turkey, and I actually kept to it. So I should have added that one, but I didn't. But
Man, good for you.
Ooh.
I did want to read my scriptures more, because that was like a habit that I had got on my mission, and I've been home for like 2 years now, and I held up with it for like 2 weeks, and then almost quit it cold turkey too, so that was not a good one to quit. So I decided I wanted to read my scriptures every day, and that one I did really well with. I actually made it the whole time and never did miss a day. My wife helped me quite a bit with that one because she's really good at that. And then I wanted to stay up on my assignments. I did really good on that one as well. There was maybe a couple of days where I had a couple of things that were late, but for the most part, I did good on those. The daily updates of goals, I did fairly good. I was a lot better at I was good, for sure good at doing it like 2 or 3 times a week, but there were certain days that I would miss updating the goals. My weekly ones, I struggled a little bit. I wanted to write in my journal, and then I tried to work out 4 times a week. I did pretty good at that, but and then my monthly ones, I just had 2 goals to, one, complete my home teaching because for some reason I really struggle with that, and then attending the temple. And so those were kind of the goals that I had set. The struggles I had, I was terrible at reporting to my classmates and that. There's the person that I was supposed to meet with. I talked to them a couple of times throughout the semester, but I was terrible at that. And then keeping up to date on the Excel spreadsheet. I did it, but it wasn't every night like I wanted it to be. It was probably a couple times a week. So, and then like I said, I did much better on the daily goals. The monthly goals I struggled with quite a bit more. I think the biggest thing that I learned though was that for me, having the consequence, even though it was a good thing, my consequence was if I didn't do it, I would run 3 miles.
Oh.
And I get it didn't really bother me that much to run because I enjoy running for the most part, but I don't do it every day, so it's not part of my daily regimen, but I can do it. So I don't know. It didn't really affect me because I decided that, yeah, it wasn't fun the first couple times, but then it got to the point it wasn't something that I was oh, if I miss this, then I'm going to have to go work out tomorrow. So I decided that for me, the best way to change is to have an actual reason behind it. For instance, with the pop, I had a reason because I had kidney stones. And I decided, you know what, I've got to quit. So if I could find a real reason to change it, and the scriptures was probably my best one, I had a real reason that I wanted to grow closer to the Savior. And so that gave me enough push to do it. But the money and physical activity didn't work well for me as a punishment to motivate me to do it. That was probably the biggest thing that I learned from this.
Interesting.
That was pretty much what I had for it.
Sweet.
Nice job, dude.
All right.
Thanks.
Guess I'm last then, yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so how do you do this? You hit the little green thing over here. Goes to screen share, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
There. Okay, let me get into this. You guys see this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Skinner Fun Project. Okay, overall goal. Increase my potential. Try to do 4 categories. I was trying to be an overachiever. So 20 grams of sugar or less. Working out 3 times a week, 10 minutes. Spiritual. I wanted to read more of the Ensign and read 1 religion-based book per month. And then marriage, my wife just had her baby, and so I wanted to support her more by getting her out and letting her do her thing. So, and then temporal was increase my knowledge, talents of a specific goal, attending a 4-day defensive handgun course. So, let's see here. Nose. I failed at the sugar 25%. When I did fail, I didn't fail all the time. So 25% of the time I failed was just to boost my strength because I was sick as could be for a month. 25% to hydrate while I was sick, so Gatorade has a ton of sugar. And then 50% of it, I just wanted it or wasn't aware of the total ingredients. So let's see here. What else do I got? Failed at working out after I got sick 5 weeks in because the virus lasted for a month, and after our recovery, I didn't want to do anything. And then I failed to track my reading accurately with the Ensign articles because I just sit down and read a bunch, and I wouldn't be like, oh, okay, what did I do? And I did not complete my 3rd book, which was Lectures on Faith by Joseph Smith. You just can't read that fast. It's too a little intense. Whoops, I guess it just popped out. Anyway, my last thing was my consequences accountability. So I lost 12 pounds instead of the 17 I was aiming for, because I didn't rigidly hold to my sugar and workout goals. I didn't complete a book that I should have completed. My wife did get out of the house more and felt more relaxed, more confident with me taking care of the child. I went to my handgun class, so I definitely increased my skill set of using a handgun safely in a tactical situation. And my last one was I should have posted goals in a more prevalent area. Like I found out going online to look at your goals is a bad idea. Like you should print them and put them somewhere where you're going to stare at them all the time.
Good point.
So
Yeah.
like not having them like out was stupid. So anyway, that's how mine worked out. It was nice. It was still nice to have it. The tracking portion of it, like I said, I don't think online is a good idea unless you are online all the time. And when I get home from work, I do not want to be online. I think that's the last thing I want to do after being online all day at work. So, you know, it's like school. Hit and miss. Hit and miss. But anyway, sounds good. Everybody good with the class? Everybody going to get an A?
I don't even know. I quit looking at my grade about 3 weeks ago.
What?
I can't remember either. I'm not even sure.
I
A or
just-
B, hopefully.
I'm on the brink. I'm like a 91 point something. I took my
thought-
finance class final. I got an A in there, but I don't know what I got in here because I'm waiting on that last case study.
This is 321, isn't it?
The thin ice case study. So I don't know which way
Yeah.
that's going to swing.
I can hear you. I can see you.
Nice.
Did you guys get graded on that case study, the last one already?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I did.
I haven't.
Well, so I'm gonna go submit this to the board, the discussion board. Then, correct? This is the one I submit to it.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
We're all
Okay.
good.
Okay, guys. Thanks. Been real.
Hey,
All
thanks
right,
so much,
see you.
guys.
See ya.
Have a great one.